Amira and Avizo Software provide 3D visualization and image analysis capabilities. Avizo is mostly used by researchers in material sciences and Amira in life sciences. These tutorials typically apply to both programs. Upon opening the application, you will see the Start page. Here you can open recent data or projects, or create a new project. Below these options are helpful links to the user guide, the customer portal, or news from the development team. Online resources require an internet connection. To start a new project, select Blank Project or click on the Project tab at the top left. Either option will open the project workroom. This is where data are organized and viewed and can be considered the default interface. This screen is divided into 3 regions. The upper left window is called the Project View and will contain small icons representing data objects and modules. The lower left window is where you will find properties about a module or a dataset. This large area on the right is the 3D viewer and is where visualizations will show. Before continuing, it is useful to know where to find the user guide. In current versions, the user guide will display in your default web browser, even without internet access. You may tap the F1 key or select User Guide from the Help menu. The user guide is interactive and features a search bar. Topics are organized at the side of the page. You may return to the home screen by clicking the Thermo Scientific logo at the upper left corner. We will close the screen for now. Most projects begin with loading data. You may load data by selecting the Open Data button or using the File menu to select Open Data. These methods will open a file browser. It is also okay to drag and drop a file into the interface. The software includes several example files to help you learn the software. This is the default file open directory. For example, open the Tutorials folder in the file browser. The files ending in .am are Amira formatted files. These work equally well in Avizo. Load one of these files, such as springloadedcam.am. This example is a 3D computed tomography dataset of a metal part. Once the data are loaded, you'll see a cross-section on the right side of the screen. The upper left of the interface is called the Project View, and here we can see the data abstracted as text with a green-colored background. We call these icons modules. If you left-click this module, you will see its properties in the bottom left window. This display is context sensitive, so if you click within the project view on the orange module called the ortho slice, you will see different properties. Clicking the background of the project view deselects all modules. Select the data to view its properties. Here, you will see technical information about the selected dataset, such as the voxel size, lattice size of the data in memory, and a histogram of values. There are several editors at the upper right corner of the properties, such as for cropping, units calibration, and transformation. Clicking on one of these icons opens the respective editor. Datasets that are currently being edited display an orange box to the left of the module name. Click the icon again to close the editor. For now, make no changes. These editors are covered in later tutorials. You may move modules within the project view by clicking and dragging the module's icon. Clicking a module may show up to 4 buttons at the top of the project view. These are convenience buttons for one-click access to recently used modules. All other modules can be accessed by right-clicking a module or selecting the arrow icon at the right of the module. This new window is called the Module Browser, and it is how most modules are created. Modules are grouped by topic, and familiar users can also search by name by typing in the search field. Commonly used modules are listed as favorites and are registered in a special folder. For example, within the Module Browser, left-click on the first module in the list, Bounding Box. This shows a brief description. Create a bounding box by double-clicking the module name or by selecting the Create button. This will create a display showing the outline of the 3D dataset. The bounding box will automatically be attached to the dataset, and this is represented visually by a white line between the bounding box and dataset modules in the project view. More information will be covered in the following tutorials.